Live from downtown Detroit, Local 4 News at 6 starts now.
And we begin here at 6 with the weather as you're looking live at our Windsor Sky Cam with a great view of the riverfront. The Forewarn weather team tracking rain moving into Metro Detroit this week. Good to be here with you on this Sunday night. Let's get right over to Forewarn meteorologist Brian Sherman. He joins us now with a look at the return of rain this week. Brian?
Yeah, that's right, Sandra. Good evening, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the dry weather today. It really was a beautiful day. Lots of sunshine for everybody, but cold temperatures have stuck around. That trend will continue as we head into the overnight hours tonight. Tower cam from Windsor looking across the river. A beautiful view here this evening, albeit on the cold side of things. Sitting at 31 right now here in Detroit, 33 over in Howell, as well as in Pontiac, and sitting at 30 right now working into Adrian. Sustained winds anywhere between 5 to 15 miles an hour. It has been a little breezy as you've worked throughout the day. Checking in right now, 33 in Grosse Ile as well as in Pontiac, 32 in Lapeer, 32 in Flint, and 31 right now as you work over into Ann Arbor. High pressure controlling the forecast. Plenty of sunshine for most of the state working throughout the day. A little high cloud cover from Cadillac working up toward Gaylord and Alpena, but that is about it. That'll give way to mainly clear skies as we head through the evening and into the overnight hours tonight, dropping into the 20s by the time we get to midnight tonight, with an increase in cloud cover after midnight tonight into early tomorrow morning. We do have rain on the way into the forecast as we head throughout not only Monday, but multiple chances for rain as we go into next week. So this view with our 30s will warm up a little bit as we head into tomorrow, but then we've got some rain and snow showers into the forecast as well. We'll break down everything you can expect in your complete 4-1 forecast. That's coming up in just a few minutes. Sandra?
All right, Brian, thank you. A scare this morning for Highland Park first responders while they were out battling a fire. It happened right around 11 this morning near John R. in Highland Park. The fire department says an illegal electrical hookup caused that fire. Several firefighters were shocked while fighting the fire, but their injuries, we're being told, are not serious. They are all expected to recover. Detroit police asking for your help tonight to find an armed robbery suspect. It happened on November 28th at a cash machine in the area of 7 Mile and Wyoming. That suspect is described as being between 18 to 20 years old, driving a blue Kia Optima with a missing headlight. If you have any information, call Detroit Police. Well, for the second year in a row, the Michigan Wolverines are now Big Ten champions, and they are moving on to the college football playoff. Jamie's here now with more. And I guess the Wolverines found out earlier today where they're headed.
Yeah, we expected what happened today, but whatever. Sandra, for the second year in a row, the Wolverines are the 2 seed in the college football playoff. They will play number 3 TCU in the Fiesta Bowl semifinal on New Year's Eve. This is video of the team finding out their fate earlier today. Not much of a surprise getting that 2 seed. The Maize and Blue are undefeated, the first 13-win season in program history, and they are coming off that big 43-22 win over Purdue in the Big Ten championship game last night. Jim Harbaugh says their goals are still in front of them.
We treated it as the biggest game in the world to us last night, as we did the week before, and we'll treat the next one the same way. But as far as psychology or anything like that, it's just about the game to us. And we'll go back to work right now. Get ready for a tough TCU team.
It's a blessing that we're in the championship contender, and we're going to do everything in our way to to win a national championship.
Meantime, fans are still riding high after last night's victory and the possibility of a national championship. Our Priya Mann caught up with some fans right before today's Lions game.
At Ford Field, Lions fans were pumped. Clearly, the excitement from last night's game is still in the air, right, guys?
Back-to-back Big Ten champions, no better feeling. Go Blue.
Oh, I felt great. It was wonderful. I felt great for them, and I really want them to make it.
Go Blue! Lions fans were riding high Sunday morning after Michigan beat Purdue.
It was awesome! I think Michigan really proved why they are number 1 in the Big Ten.
13-0. Finally.
For a Michigan fan, this is the awesome thing happening,
I think they started off a little slow, but then second half they came through, won the championship. Now they're going to go to playoffs and win.
Go Blue!
Yeah!
The defense doesn't get enough credit. They're shutting people down. So Ohio State, they talk their smack. Now they got to wait another year.
Speaking of that team down south.
Go Buckeyes, baby. We're back in it. We back in it.
We found some lonely fans in enemy territory.
Blue. God, all these people saying go blue is really taking me off, but I just got to keep going.
While rocking the Buckeyes colors, he's not so sure about a rematch.
I'm a big Ohio State fan, but unfortunately, I think Michigan has them. I do. I think they got them every time. We weren't ready to play last game. We probably won't be ready to play the next time.
You'll always suck.
I say it's hard to beat the same team twice in a year, but it's also more enjoyable when you do.
As for who Michigan will face in the playoff,
Georgia, TCU, Ohio State, we don't care.
Doesn't matter.
Michigan win.
Yeah, we're going to do it all.
I'm like the Michigan coach right now. Proof is in the pudding.
in Detroit, I'm Priya Mann, Local 4.
Wow, those were aggressive Ohio State fans.
Fired up.
There could be a rematch. We'll have to wait and see. Much more on the Wolverines coming up later in sports. Plus, we have to talk about the Lions. It was like their best game of the year against the Jags. So I'll have highlights then.
Lots to talk about. All right, thanks, Jamie. New tonight, a Dearborn man facing charges accused of ethnic intimidation. This is after an incident at an Oakland County synagogue. Investigators say that man made anti-Semitic and racist threats. The incident happened Friday morning outside of Temple Bethel in Bloomfield Hills. Victor Williams spoke to the Oakland County prosecutor, Karen McDonald. He joins us now live with more on what she's saying about the case. Victor?
Yes, good evening, Sandra. Just moments ago, we had that conversation with the Oakland County prosecutor, who is taking this matter very seriously.
I was asking the people if they support the state of Israel, and they were saying, yeah. They called on you. And I was saying, how could you do that?
I can't imagine what that must have been like for parents and small children of preschool age when they're just dropping their kids off to be approached by somebody with just a message of hate.
35-year-old Hassan Shoker is officially being charged with 2 counts of ethnic intimidation.
And it's meant to intimidate, and we absolutely take it seriously.
Oakland County prosecutor Karen McDonald says both charges stem from an anti-Semitic rant in the parking lot of Temple Bethel Synagogue and Preschool Friday. Bloomfield Township Police Chief James Gallagher says the target of the rant was security, parents and children alike.
He did not discriminate on who he was going to talk to in that parking lot. There was, moms and dads walking their kids into the school. I'll tell you, I've been in this job for 23 years, and some of the most vulgar, inappropriate language and comments that I've ever heard.
I have no weapons. I'm a harmless man. How's it going today, man?
Minutes later, he records this video of Bloomfield Township police officers pulling him over as he leaves the synagogue. At that point, officers didn't have enough evidence to make an arrest. Despite that, some aren't too happy with how it was handled.
Do you have a license on you? I do, but what is your reason? Do you have a reasonable suspicion?
It appears our officer is being jovial or very kind to the individual. Contrary to the belief, he was actually doing de-escalation. The subject was quite agitated. The goal of that traffic stop was for us to identify the subject, confirm the identity, and then so we could further the investigation.
Shoker was later arrested at his home in Dearborn once investigators connected the dots. As the investigation continues, Prosecutor McDonald, who created the Hate Crime Unit, says she is going to do everything in her power to make sure the case is handled to the fullest extent of the law.
We're in a moment where we can't ignore things like this.
And the synagogue released a statement on this matter, which in part reads, quote, "While details around this are still coming to light, we are addressing this matter and the security of our community with the utmost seriousness and are pressing for more information to be released from authorities. We understand that this is very upsetting and concerning to our community and will provide updates as the investigation continues." Victor Williams, Local 4.
All right, Victor, thank you. Still much more ahead here at 6. Authors and artists taking center stage in Washtenaw County. We're going to have a look at the Ann Arbor Holiday Art Fair when we come back.